had a nice trip to Ashland to visit some of my best friends from college, and it was really sweet and lush and green and lots of flowers and trees blooming and everything, and we just had a sweet little fun time. And my friends who we went to visit in Ashland are just so good at being very intentional in how they create their living space, and it's just a beautiful home the moment you walk in. It just feels really special and nurturing and lovely. I mean, I just sort of, for example, like then their potted plants outside, even there's like a little shell and a little stone and a little bead sort of just placed in the pot, and it's not a big deal. It's just a tiny thing, but it makes it feel special and like attention was put here. And so that was very nourishing, and which made me doubly excited to come back here and get a chance to do that in my small way here, because I don't want to have a ton of stuff when I don't know how long I'm going to actually get to stay here, but do it in little ways. So that's why I have my pretty things behind me. It's very nice to be able to put up my stuff. I have my ocean goddess banner and my little birdie mobile, and I have bookshelf with stuffs, books and things. So yeah, it's nice to feel more settled in. And I'm just like a 15-minute walk to the Rubicon studio, and the bus stop is right outside the apartment complex. There's a gym. I went to the gym this morning and did the elliptical machine. And that felt nice, just to get the blood moving. It's a different kind of sweating than the sweating I've been experiencing walking around outside. It's very hot. But there's air conditioning in the gym. And anyways, I'm excited to have that resource close by too. And there's a pool too. So that will also be nice with the heat. When I came back from Ashland, one of my other friends from college who lives here with her family, we'd connected right before I left, and she actually needed a house sitter for the first week of June, which was perfect timing for me, because I was a little bit in a limbo land of where to stay. That would be the most comfortable for everyone. So they left a car for me at the airport and instructions on how to find it and money in the console to pay the parking ticket and instructions on where to go pick up their dog from the kennel. And so I felt kind of like Jason Bourne or James Bond or something. Like, your car is in lot B15 in space 29. But I did it. Navigated all of the highways and everything, and made it, and got the dog, and he's a total sweetheart, and got to hang out in that place for a while and see what it felt like to be in a house where you can use the garage door opener and drive into the house. I've never had that experience before. Last Saturday I got to see Jason Webley perform at Flipnotics, and it was such a great show. I mean, I don't know if he'll agree with me. Many things were going wrong for him. His guitar, which had supposed to have been fixed the night before, was not really fixed, so he couldn't really plug it in. His accordion broke in the middle of a song. He had to stop and fix it in the middle of a song. And then the straps broke at another point in another song, and he had a couple times where he was forgetting words even, and he just sort of looked up finally, by that point, looked up and was like, I surrender. But he handled it all so gracefully. I mean, it was actually inspiring, like really inspiring, to see someone who tours, like, has a show maybe every night all over the country, and he's been doing it for like 13 years or something. to have like I guess an off night probably for him, and still move forward with grace was like really inspiring, because I know we all have days where things just don't quite seem to be going right, and how do you handle it? He was also very inspiring in how gracious he was about thanking his opening acts and encouraging people to support them so that they could grow, and the space where he performed, just, genuinely grateful to be able to come to town and have a place to perform, not taking it for granted or anything. So, cool guy and gentleman, crazy, loud. I mean, loud and crazy, but also just a gentleman too. So what a wonderful collection of qualities. As far as my music, I'm feeling more like here and ready to do stuff, and so Dan suggested or offered me the challenge to do an open mic every night of the summer. I'm even getting a little bit butterfly-y in the tummy just saying that. But when he first said it, it super freaked me out, but in that kind of way that's like, oh crap, I have to actually do it. So, and the thing is, in Austin, you can go to an open mic every night, except I haven't found any Saturday ones, but that's okay, I think, because I could use a night off. I don't know. I mean, just tonight alone, I have 10 at least options that I know of quickly. So last night was my first time going to performing at an open mic in Austin. I went to the Whip-In, where I'd been with Jana a couple times before, and so I kind of knew the feeling of the room, and it felt like it was going to be a safer space to start out or something. So there were like 6 people, and we all got to do 4 songs for starters, and then DC Bloom, the host of that open mic, let people get up and do more if they wanted. So I'm kind of in this thing of crappy first drafts with Dan too, that like it's something that Anne Lamott encourages in writing, but just allowing yourself to do it badly the first round through and not being too harsh about it for the first draft. So I definitely had a crappy first draft open mic. Forgot some chords in my first song, and I think it was the second song that I had like some nut stuck in my throat or something, because I'd been eating almonds before going on. Don't do that anymore. I started coughing so much I couldn't keep going. So someone had to come bring me my water bottle up to the stage. Thank you, Stu, I think your name was. But I made it through 4 songs, and I met a couple really nice people, and got a couple emails to connect with them again. And one lady named Janny Funster, who is hilarious. She writes really funny songs. She even gave me a pen. Like, I needed a pen to write down people's names and email addresses and everything, and she had a couple pens, and she's like, you want to keep that one? It's a really nice pen. I was like, sure. Because it is so nice to have a good pen when you're writing or journaling or anything. So, and check out her website, because she has funny stuff. I should get going because I have to go to my next open mic. Catching the bus. I really need a gig bag. I have one in Iowa, but carrying the heavy case on the bus is not super duper fun. And even less fun is carrying it from the bus stop to wherever the venue is, but I'll survive. It's not the worst problem to have. So, anyways, I'm feeling more excited and energized and ready to go. And it's a good space to be. Ooh, and also at group, and the last time we did some new stuff with my song, a new intro with the bass, and it just sounds so cool, and just more lessons in how easy it can be to make music with other people, and have it be simple but sound good. So I'm very, very excited to see how it ends up turning out.